Hello, everybody, and welcome in. It has been a while since we have last been live, a few weeks or so, but we are back now. And as promised, I know I was supposed to stream yesterday, but things happen. Here we are today. It is a new month. It is the month of July. Technically, it is the 7th of July, but I do want to go ahead and have our new start today. And I will be starting this chart. I found it on Etsy and it is called Old Kitchen. I am doing it on 14 count, 8 o'clock, and yeah, as you guys can tell there, I will be starting in the center. Hello Suki, welcome in. I did want to start on one of the corners. I've realized that kind of works better for me because starting in the center, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but with this fabric, I'm very tight on the edges and I didn't want to miscalculate. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the center and then we shall see where that takes us. I just was starting with a little bit of charting. So as you can tell here, this is the center of the fabric. However, this right here, actually this specific little square is where the center of the chart is going to start. So our first stitch is going to be right here. And I'm just going to count a little bit chart. I think I'm going to start bottom right. So we're just going to go ahead and count a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, you cannot blink when you are counting because then you miscount. And even if you don't blink, miscounting still happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How good are we at counting to 10? How good are you at counting to 10? What would you rate yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, how well can you count to 10 without messing up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. There we go. There we go. I am using Friction. These are heat erasable pens. My favorite. I mean, they've been my favorite ever since I used them for work. I am a teacher, so it helps when I make a mistake. I'm able to erase it. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think that'll be good. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for today. I don't know how much I will be able to stitch, but I have a few colors set out. I have not organized. I usually kit every chart that I start, and I haven't kit this one up. Honestly, I just have flosses there, and we're going to be using them as is. These are actually not even on like floss cards yet. They're literally just there. It's so funny because I purchased, so this one that I'm going to be using is the polyester threads. I do have a set of cotton threads that I purchased on Amazon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my birthday's coming up in a few weeks, and I have requested another set of embroidery flosses. Also from Amazon, but it's the brand that is spelled AIRO, I believe. You can also find it on Dream Stitch and other web pages. I was gonna get the one off of what is it? Painting Fairy. I have purchased quite a bit of flosses from them, and I really, really do enjoy them, but I'm not purchasing these. I mean, if I get them, if they are purchased for me, it's easier for them to get them off of Amazon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gosh, I am doing really bad trying to trying to chart this. If you guys did not know, the game that I usually play, I tend to play a few video games here and there, but the one that I mostly play got an update this week actually. Well, no, I lied. Last week on the 2nd. And I've been playing that. I do have another channel where I use my actual name, CHIVIZ. If you guys want to go check it out, I can probably add a link down below in the description when the video or when the live ends, the stream ends. If you guys want to go check it out, I have technically 2 series. One of them I did not finish. This one I just started. But I am going to be joining a community server for that particular game. So that should be fun. All right. It's going to make a little bit of noise. Cover your ears. I'm warning you now because I need to erase a few lines. There we go. Not too bad. I just wanted to get rid of the few double lines that I had. And then I'll just remark the ones that I have. So if you are joining and you don't know who I am, my name is Chivis. I am an all-around crafter. I love doing all sorts of crafts, and I tend to do them in phases, hence the name of my channel. I have stuck to cross stitch quite a bit since around January. I like to crochet, I like to sew, I like to knit, I like to 3D print things. I have a laser engraver that I still need to get out of the box and start using, which I will in about a few days, I think, a week or so. I am a graphic designer by trade and a teacher by choice. And there we go. That is pretty much all you need to know about me. So we're going to go ahead and start with the item that is highlighted on the actual screen. There on the screen you can see the chart that we are doing on the bottom right, as well as the pattern keeper that I am using to kind of keep track of the stitches that I'm doing. So if you guys want to join in, let me know what you are stitching, if you are stitching anything or any other project you're working on, and anything you would like to talk about. I'm here to chat and stitch. I haven't stitched in about a week or so. Summer breaks are usually a very weird period of time because I'm so used to the structure of, work throughout the year. And when I don't have that structure, sometimes it makes me feel very unproductive. I actually talked about it a few streams ago. If I feel guilty for sitting around and not doing much, or stitching all day, or crafting all day, or watching videos and movies and series, and it's a very weird time. But then I know that when we go back to work, I miss this time. So trying to leave all that aside and just kind of enjoy the time that I have. I did travel around a little bit. I was actually out of town last week for a few days, and I'm going camping this weekend. I'm going to take a few projects. I'll try to record. I haven't uploaded a video well, I did upload a video last week with my whips, but the week before that I did not. And this week I did not either, but here we are. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm just kind of taking this knot out of my thread. So we are going to start with 710. We have about 1,000 stitches. Obviously we're not doing all 1,000 today. And we'll see how far we can get. I don't have a specific goal, but I do want to get this piece started. You're also in education. What level of education? I teach elementary. I am in the United States, and I teach students that are 9 and 10-year-olds. But I'm glad that you also understand. Are you also on break as well at this moment? If so, please let me know what you do to fill in your time. Looking for my scissors really quick. They usually tend to be on the floor. And I'm just going to snip off these ends really quick. So I usually tend to lengthen out my floss, and then I will cut, well, I fold it about 4 times. I cut one of the ends out, and that kind of gives me my standard size for the floss that I use. When I'm doing the single, I am going to be doing double strand right now on 14 count, but usually when I do single, I try to get it a little bit shorter, because if I leave it this length, it really does tend to knot a lot more. But anyway, we are about to get started again. We're using color number 712. Special education, special ed supervisor, supporting teachers. I'm on break also. Nice. Well, welcome in. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad that we are in education together. It's been tough, and it seems to be getting tougher, doesn't it? Unfortunately, but hey, we got to do the best that we can with what we have. They notified us about 2 weeks ago that we were getting a new principal. The past 2 years I've had the same principal. Luckily, I believe my assistant principal, my direct manager, is staying the same. But we are getting a new head of school. I don't know who she is. I don't know. I haven't heard much about her. You know, hopefully she is, as we have, the team that we had worked very, very well together, and I'm hoping that it stays the same, with the same goal in mind, which is, at the end of the day, the children, right? Unfortunately, it has been very, very tough with the children. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I saw you earlier on Yogi Stream. I'm glad that you made it in today. How are you? How is the grandbaby? I bet you are over the moon. All right. We are starting here. It's going to be here. First stitch ever. You guys can see it here. I am just completing my loop, my first loop stitch. I was very sad, depressed. I am a huge soccer fan, and unfortunately my team, or the team that I was cheering for, got eliminated on Sunday. And then my second team, which I was also rooting for, got eliminated on Monday. So now I don't really have a team that I'm rooting for. I just hope they have fun and enjoy, and somebody wins. Somebody other than, I want a small team to win, like a small country team. Argentina and Spain and France and all those that are usually in the finals. I'm rooting for the underdog this time around. Thank you, Sarah. I bet he's growing fast, man. He's what, a few weeks now, right? Almost a month? Yes, I found this piece a while ago. I actually looked on Etsy because I had seen one that somebody had posted in Yogi's group a while back, and it was Tom something. It started with the T something, the designer of that other chart that I had seen, and I didn't want to pay as much, so I found this one that was cheaper on on Etsy, and I just kind of decided to go with it. So those have been completed. This one has been completed. I should have not completed it, but all right. We're going to go down, do a little bit of Danish. I think I'm going to stick to cross country on this one and just kind of go with the flow on the threads that I have. Like I said, I have not kitted up this chart at all. I usually tend to prepare floss cards for each project, etc., etc. But I didn't do it for this one, and I'm kind of literally just going with the vibe. And I mean, it'll be fine. It'll work out at the end, right? Where are we? So those two, we skip one. It should be this one. Yes. So I had been working on the heart one that I last streamed. Doing very well on that one actually. I think it's not halfway done yet, but it's about, I want to say, maybe a fifth of it is completed. Again, that one is a gift, so I've kind of been prioritizing that one. And I actually bought a frame for it already. Jumping ahead, I know. But there's a few other ones that I kind of have been working on, and one of them has been the pretty as a picture. You know what? It makes me feel a sort of way, that one. I'm not entirely convinced or happy about how I'm doing it. I like the piece. I like the size that I chose. I don't know. It just feels weird to me. And I'm going to keep working on it. Hopefully once I start to move a little bit forward, it'll get better. I think it's just I think it's me. I think it's a personal issue. It'll be fine. I'll get over it eventually. But yeah. So I decided to start this one today. Again, I do want to do a new month, new start. And this is the first month that I'll be doing it. I will be doing one in August. August is my birthday month, so I will be starting a piece then. And I already have it actually. I found this new designer, or charts that I saw designed by this particular person. I think it's Caroline Manning. And they're actually like quilt squares, but for cross stitch. So it's like a quilt design sort of image. And the one that I'm going to be stitching is actually called Birthday, specifically for my birthday month. So that one I will be starting August, what's that Monday? 3rd? Maybe 4th, depending, because I do start back at work on the 3rd. So if I'm not too tired by the time I get home, I might do it then or on Tuesday, the 4th. Either way, I'll have the stream scheduled. And yeah, if y'all want to join, I can post, or I can show you guys a picture right now. I did buy it on the Caroline Manning website. Let me move you guys a little bit this way. I know that I think Sarah also has the pretty as a picture piece, right, Sarah? Have you started it yet? There we go. All right, so we have one there. Two. I think I'm going to do the other way around with my right hand on bottom. There we go. It's kind of weird to get back into the groove of things. Like I said, I had been stitching. I actually took the heart piece traveling with me. And it's easier because I just kind of was sitting there stitching by hand, not on the clamps. And it was pretty chill. And now that I'm back on the clamps, it's gonna try to remember what was working for me. Same thing happened. You haven't started it yet? Nice. Something I started playing my video, well, the video game that I play again, and I hadn't played it since I want to say February, possibly. And it to remember like the controls and the hotbar and all the things that you're able to do is kind of a little bit of a learning curve or a remembering curve. It was fun though. It's fun getting back into something that you really really like. All right, we have done those. Should I do square by square? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Let me jump over to this side. Yeah, I think I'm going to do square. Square by square. I tend to overthink these projects a lot. And sometimes I overthink it so much that I end up not doing it. You know what? I think that is what it is with the pretty as a picture. I overthink it so much. Which color should I do next? Which way should I travel to like not miss any stitches and not have any ninja stitches? It's just, yeah, it has been, it kind of just tires my brain, and then I just stop stitching it and move on to something else. I think that's what it is. I think, yeah. So I have to find a new approach for that particular pattern. I really do enjoy it. I like it quite a lot. And I don't want to stop stitching it, but I just need to get out of my own head with it. Huh. I see that I have already made a mistake. Yep. Yep. I caught it. I shifted all of this one block down. So all of these need to be shifted up here, not down here. The one that I'm talking about that I overthink a lot it's called Pretty as a Picture. I bought it off of the Cross Stitch Studio? Question mark. I know that they were merging with somebody else, so I'm not exactly sure what if they're still there or what they're called now. It's a really nice piece though. Let me just thread my needle again. I love threading needles. No, I don't. That was a lie. I can put up a picture of the pattern in just a little bit. Give me a few seconds. Let me just get this situated one more time. All right, so now we're gonna do the right thing and not skip a whole line. Right? Yes, here. One, two, three. That one. Then we're gonna go down one here. There we go. We got this. We got this. Perfect. I wanted to do it on a smaller count fabric, but I had this one already. It's pre-cut. It was actually a 24 by 20. The piece in itself it's like a 23 by 17 by 19 or something like that, 18. I'm gonna be very close on the edges, very close on the edges. But I decided to go with it. I didn't feel like measuring out and cutting fabric and all that fun stuff. So I just chose to go with this one. Their charts are pain-free charts right now. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for that information. Sarah, did you find your Christmas piece? Do you know what you're doing? Did they decide when they were going to do the marathon for the Christmas in July? I honestly have no idea. I think I'm going to go with my original plan of doing the little stamp, like little stamp pieces that I found on Etsy. Like little postage stamps. Hmm. I'm working on a couple of advent pieces from Stitch So Beautiful, July 25th. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I'm glad it wasn't this weekend. I was very scared that it was going to be early on, like at the beginning, because I'm going to be out of town this weekend. Going to be camping, disconnected from the digital world. I think I'm going to jump over and do this side. Did I mark these? I did not. I'm gonna mark these off. All right. So skip one. Just gotta double make sure that I'm not missing any pieces, any squares. So we have 1, 2, perfect. Yes, I like camping. usually tend to go every year around the same time, like the second week, third week of July. We thought we were going to have to push it this year because we had other activities going on and it was going to land on my actual birthday weekend. But we didn't do that, so I'm glad. So we skip one here. One down, two, one down. Yes. Gotta make sure that I charge my tablet so I can take it and do some stitching, and then so I don't have to be sitting there without anything to do. I'll probably continue to work on a very specific crochet project that I'm working on. I am recording it for the channel, so stay tuned. Oh no. Lost my needle. When I was close to ending the school year this past year, well, this year, a few months ago, I was like, oh, I'm going to be doing a lot of different projects and I'm going to be working on everything else that I have going on. And once I started my summer vacation, I was like, I want to, but I also don't want to because I just want to lay here and do pretty much nothing. It has been a struggle for sure. Let's just say it hasn't gone as planned. But it's alright. I have fun. Either way, I've enjoyed it. So y'all might think that I'm doing 10 stitches. I'm not. I will come back and complete the crosses on my way back. I tend to do like a little pathway where I can come back. Let me see. Let me count a little bit here. Where's my pen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I said I was going to go bottom right, and I'm going to the left. Let me just mark the page really quick. 1, 2. So this is that orange line that I have on the screen. I'm not gonna necessarily follow it. I just like to have it as an indicator. Because right now I can see that I'm missing one stitch up there, but I will get it in with this part here. There. That one. And then up here, and then we'll start making our way back to our original path. There we go. It's not too bad. It's funny because all the colors that I pulled out to start with today are on the like cream-ish, sandish color. So they're all very light. Come on there. Are any of y'all stitching tonight? What are you guys working on? I would love to know. How far along are you on your project? Or is anybody starting a new chart with me? I think I'm going to do this last stitch and then I'll end the thread. So I started to do a similar end to what Gemma does. And I think it works a lot better on 14 count. However, I still very much enjoy doing the back ending where I kind of just run the thread through a few stitches. I know, old school or whatever, but I don't know, it just feels more secure to me. What's your favorite ending method? There we go. You finished your stitching. Nice. What are you gonna start in August? Please share the good news. I would love to know. I also have my new start for August. It's August 3rd or 4th. 3rd or 4th. Pending. Hold on, because my dad just asked me a very important question. We're checking to see if there's any World Cup games tomorrow. There actually is not. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's funny because that's what my dad and I usually talk about when he messages me. He'll ask me, who's playing? Is there any games? What time is the game? Because we support the same Mexican soccer team, and when the tournament starts, he'll usually message me. That's the only reason he'll message me. I make fun of him for it. Because every time I see his name pop up, it's because he wants to know about a game. It's a football gnome. I will be playing the gridiron grind stitching game when the... Ooh, okay. And what is this gridiron grind? Is it like part of a club that you have or local? And is this football gnome of a specific team by any chance? Mayhap? Or is it just like a gnome with football stuff? Alright, let's go ahead. I usually tend to forget to mark stitches. I like all sports. I enjoy watching all sports. Football is just one of the sports that I'm not into as much. Top of my list obviously is soccer. I do like to watch baseball. I've been to a few baseball games. I love basketball as well. I've not been to an NBA game. Um, Soccer and baseball I have been to, like pro level to watch. But basketball I haven't. I have gone to a few hockey games. Just NFL doesn't do it for me, you know? I usually just tend to watch it when it's the Super Bowl. Bandwagon crew. Sorry. Apologies. If it's on the TV, I will, and I'll get into it and I'll start like making comments and stuff about it. But for the most part, I'm busy watching soccer and baseball. I like that baseball season is very, very long. And then like right now with the World Cup and stuff, it's you get used, well, I get used to watching games every day, and then it ends and you're just like left with that feeling of emptiness, you know? It was started by one of the Flosstubers. Okay. 10 stitches for each point. Oh, okay. Like game points? Or like, I'm assuming it's like the weekly points that the team makes, or like, yeah. Please tell me more. Give me all of the information. I know I'm being a little bit nosy, but I'd love to hear. I'd love to know. It sounds very interesting. Adding added points for playoffs and if you reach the Super Bowl. Okay. Nice, nice. I had never heard of that. That's very interesting. And again, like is it a design that has to do with a specific team? Ah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And what team did you pick? If you don't mind the question. Mhm, mhm. That sounds like fun. Sounds very fun, actually. You can also have two whips, one for your team and one for the opponent. I mean, the point is to stitch, right? Doesn't matter who wins or loses as long as points are made and stitches are being stitched. That's a very interesting way of doing it. Ah, gotcha. I'm just doing one. Our team is the Chiefs. They are the closest to us. All right. The one with Taylor Swift's husband. I'm not a Swiftie, by the way. It's been very funny because I've seen it on my like social media feeds recently. It doesn't have to be a foot. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, yeah. I get that. I get that. But it makes it more interesting, right? To be on theme. To be on theme for the tournament. Duh. That's very fun. I'm gonna do that for my soccer team. Just by myself. Nobody else is doing it with me because it's very rare to have people or women. I've even the because I used to play soccer when I was in high school, and even the girls that I used to play with don't aren't huge fans of watching it. There's very few people that I or women especially that I know enjoy watching soccer games. I'm diehard. I have an older brother, and he was not the one. My dad and I kind of just bond over that because we both love soccer. We both love watching it. We love playing it. Oh, I got 3 stitches there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. Oh, you should join in, man. I mean, if you're already doing it, we should start that. We should do that on Yogi's channel. When does the NFL season start? I know they have, what is it, end of August? September? Beginning of September? Not too sure. I know that my soccer uh, season is starting. Well, the soccer league that I watch is starting. I want to say a week or so. I think it's like the third week of July, third or fourth week of July, which I'm very excited about. I mean, I love watching. Have been watching soccer for the past month, but obviously it's the comfort of knowing the players and like being able to watch my actual team, which have had a lot of changes this off season. I'm preparing the next strand of color. So see, I kind of folded into 4, and then I will only cut this end off, not the one that has all of them together. And for the time being, I usually put it on a floss card, but for the time being, I don't have a floss card ready. So I kind of just stuff it back into the little tag this way. And it holds it that way. So then I'll just cut off these ends. Come on. And then it just kind of leaves me the edge to grab a strand from. I am in Texas. I am in the part of Texas that people don't consider Texas anymore. I am like far west, but not Midland. West, more west. Go wester. I'm borderland with Mexico and New Mexico. Your boys played in school. They usually watch a little, but not following any certain team. Gotcha. Preseason starts August 15th. Oh, okay. So sooner than I imagined. What part of Texas? What part of Texas? What part of US are you in, Suki? I've been considering moving. I've lived in central-ish Texas, San Antonio, on 2 separate occasions, and I end up coming back, but I've been considering moving again. Not sure when, not sure to where. I just like it more centralized because all the state parks are there. There's more places to travel to. I mean, there's stuff to do over here as well, you know, but it's, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I just get the urge to do stuff. Very spontaneous. And my dad has to pay the price because he has to help me lug all my stuff around. Ohio. Oh, you're way up there. My brother lived in Ohio for a few months on one occasion, many, many years ago. And when he ended up coming back. Kansas, Ohio. So we're interstate. Cross country, literally. I've been to Kansas once. I've never been to Ohio. Alright, so we only have three stitches with this color. 5, 4, 3 is the color. My fabric is loose. I don't like it. I need to fix it, but I'll fix it for the next time. I'm not going to keep it on this hoop. This hoop was meant for something else. So I need to go, obviously, purchase more hoops. I'm going to add it to my list of birthday stuff that I want. Yeah, I'm in the grand state of Texas. What is your favorite way to finish a stitch? Please let me know. I need to try something different or not. I like this one, the Gemma method. However, I don't know. I don't know how secure I feel about it. It's been fine. And I know it's not something that I'm going to wear, so I don't have to super secure it. I've been wanting to stitch on something that I can wear. Ooh, what part of Texas did you live in? Dallas? I don't know. Just usually people, that's where they, it's more of the Dallas, Austin, Houston. All right, let's go on to the next one. I'm going to try to stay in this square. Cannot promise that I will, but I'm going to try. I need, where is the number 4? Or the L? Oh, there we are. Nope, wrong 4. So this chart has like you see the number 4, but then it also has a 4 in a square. And if I didn't have Pattern Keeper, I think I would definitely make more mistakes than intended. Ooh, it's a lot. How about this one? It still has a lot. Let me do the one that has less. L. Where's the L? L in a square. 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 What? I'm assuming it's going to be 3072 because it's a color that I pulled out earlier. 3072. Yep, L in a square. Perfect. A waist end. Okay, yeah, I've seen those. I just don't like how they look on the project. That's the only thing I have against them. Corsicana. Interesting. Interesting. So this one had a knot in it. Like somebody cut it and then they joined it again. Boo. I miss stitching. I'm realizing that now. Because I hadn't stitched in about a week. It's weird how you don't do something and you're like okay without it, and then you do it and you're like, hey, I miss doing this. Kind of enjoyed it. My head gets too full sometimes. And then I just shut down and choose to do nothing. Am I the only one? Please tell me I'm not the only one. All right, so this is going to be weird because I think this piece of floss is not, it's into, I knew it. So I'm going to separate these because there's actually four separate ends instead of the two that you're supposed to have. Oops, sorry. Just gonna get something somewhat in the range of the floss that I usually cut. It's not too long or too short. Done one, let me do the other. Not the only one? Perfect, thank you. So, I like to scroll, especially again on break. Summer is a really weird time, and I don't like it because my head does things that it shouldn't be doing. It overthinks a lot, and I've been like scrolling through my other accounts, right? The double T one, and it's just going watching clips of people explain exactly what is going on in my head is kind of scary sometimes. And I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, whoa, I guess, I think a lot of people have kept quiet a long time. And now that we're just like sharing everything on social media, and you're like, hey, a lot of people feel the same. And, sometimes it's helpful. Sometimes people just like to rant, whatever. But it's just very interesting to see how people in completely different situations, going through life completely different ways, still have the same thoughts and ideas and feelings and etc. I like to go deep on talks, in case you haven't noticed. Sorry. Not sorry. It's fun. I like to learn about people. Quite a lot, actually. I think I should have studied psychology, I think. Gotten crazier than I already am. I think people are very interesting. The why of how they are and how they act. Especially the ones that like to blame other people. So crazy, so crazy. All right, the next color I am moving to is going to be, as soon as I can get this little strand in here, please. Come on now. 3072. 3072. We have quite a bit of stitches of this one. This is a little bit longer strand than I usually get, but again, it's fine. We'll manage just fine. I would like to stay in this range, so I'm gonna start here. There's 2 strands up here, so I'm gonna start here and then move down to this area. How are we looking over here? Probably travel this way to the right. Or should I do these 2? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I think so too, Sarah. I think so too. I think we would have quite a bit of very interesting chats. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I've always had the urge to start a podcast and just express all of my thoughts and ideas. So I have a very interesting story actually, and this is one of the reasons why, like, I mean, I've always been interested in human behavior. I like to people watch. I like to just, listen to people express themselves and just say things. And for a podcast, I would love to, or would. I think it's still possible. I think I'd be able to do it. I have a sister. So I have a brother and I have a sister. My brother is about 2 years older than me, give or take a few months. However, my sister is almost 21 years younger than me. And just, again, I like to analyze, right, situations and people, and seeing how she has grown up in comparison to how we have grown up, or how my brother and I grew up. It's very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Hello, Sane? Sane Stitches, welcome in. I'm glad that you're here. Glad that you were able to make it to join us this fine Tuesday afternoon for me, wherever you are in the world. I'm glad that you're having or have had a good day. Great day, even. And we're going to go down here. So I am going to do a little roadway this way, and then I will travel back to the right side. 12 years younger than you? 3 a.m. for you? Oh my goodness, what are you doing up at this time? Shouldn't you be asleep, resting? I mean, I'm glad that you're here, but shouldn't you be resting? How was your day today? How many stitches am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with this one. And then we skip 1. We move over. And we get rid of the knot that is behind. Your husband's sister is 13 years younger. You talk about that all the time. Nice. It's crazy how age gaps are very interesting. Very, very interesting. You're staying awake because you're going back to work tonight. So I'm going to sleep at 6 o'clock. Ooh, Library of Cats died. Sarah, I think that was a very good choice. Very great, very good choice. Um. Oh, so you work nights? Is that what I'm understanding? You work nights. How far along are you on Library of Library of Cats. I've been laughing at myself a lot these past few days. I I'm trying to get rid of this knot. Okay, don't. I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. um, it's just been very. It's been a very interesting time. Night nurse. Oh, nice. Awesome. 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 Okay. You're excused then. You can stay. We're about to kick you off to go to bed. Let me flip this over really quick because I would like to get rid of the knot that I have underneath. I have a friend that is also a nurse, but she doesn't. It's not nights. She works at care facilities. At a care facility. Come on, please let go. No, there we go. Almost, almost. Do I got it? Do I got it? Think I got it. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, I did it. All right, let's get back to it. How are we facing this way? This is our right facing way. Okay, I'm back. 3,629 stitches. 7,000 this month. You know what? You're not that far off. You're not that far off. It's only the beginning of the month. We believe in you. We believe in you. You can do it. Definitely. Absolutely. I don't have goals for this. I just do. I just do what I can. Are you a one project person or do you have multiple projects going on at one time? Per week? 3,000 to 5,000 per week? Girl, you are crazy. That is a lot of stitches. I am a fan. I am nice. That's all I can say. Nice. I mean, maybe if I added all the stitches that I did and like on all the projects possibly, but I really don't. I should do that. I think, whoops. I think on my next update video or like whip parade video, I might add all the stitches that I've done per month. Maybe. I'm trying to follow the rules and stay in these 2 squares. I'm not gonna go off to the border. I should. No, because then it's gonna make me trail everywhere else. And we're trying to stay within a limit. Multiple? Yeah. No, don't worry. No judging here. I think all of us right this moment have multiple projects. Some other more than others. Ah, gotcha, Sarah. I wish I didn't have to work. Sometimes, but you know what? I've worked for so long. I've worked a lot. And I think I would go crazy if I didn't work. Like right now, I've been on break for a month and a half-ish, and I already feel it. A day? Y'all are insane. In a good way. In a good way, don't get me wrong. That's crazy, though. I think the biggest problem that I have is that I tend to get bored. Like I'll be stitching and then an hour or two and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Or I'll do like a little patch of stitches and then I just get distracted and do something else. I wish I could just sit and stitch forever and not get distracted and not move on to anything else. But again, I blame my brain for the chaos. At the moment you're enjoying this, nice. Glad that you're enjoying it. During my work-free week, I normally do around 5,000 crosses, but now with the kittens, oh, baby kitties, it's a bit less. I had a period where I was doing, well, I'm glad you slowed down. No, I have work-free weeks now, and I can't even get that many. Like I'm telling you, the past week, I think I stitched maybe 1 or 2 days, and I think at most like 600 stitches. I usually, when I do stitch, I try to get in maybe 200, maybe 300 stitches. Yeah. Kittens are a lot of fun. I used to have 2 cats. They were kittens when I got them. I currently don't have any pets, but I've had kittens, I've had puppies. I've had cats. I mean, fish. I would love to have a dog again, and I've kind of like been inquiring about acquiring a pet. That's not the right one. But I've learned to be responsible about it, and I know that I don't have the time, especially when I'm at work. Usually it's during the school year, I am home maybe 3 hours in the afternoon. And then I still work out and I have to cook and I have to do laundry, like all the house stuff, and not fun, but as much as I would love to, I know that I have to be responsible about it. And I do like to be lazy a lot. So I like to just lay in my bed. I've been doing a lot of that in the mornings because I don't have anything else to do. So I'll just lay there for quite a bit, actually. I should get a fish, huh? I used to have beta fish. I've had goldfish and I've had beta fish. I had 4 beta fish at a time. Obviously, I had to keep them in separate tanks because they fight each other. How many fish do you have? I mean, how many fish? How many cats do you have, Sane? Hey, it's okay to sit lazily a lot of times. Especially sometimes, you just need it. Sometimes you just need it. Sometimes I feel guilty. And we were just talking about it a little bit earlier. I feel guilty of just not doing anything. But then you realize, like, I know how busy the school year is going to get. So I'm kind of just like, as much guilt as I feel, I know that I need it. So it is what it is. I feed myself and I buy my own things. So if somebody doesn't like it, they can keep their comments to themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's my laziness. I do whatever I want with it. Yes, summers and weekends. Yeah, sometimes when we have to work on weekends, throws me off completely, but for the time being, I'm just gonna be here for now, stitching, playing video games, crocheting. At the moment, 27 cats. Wow. When I lived with my parents, we had a backyard full of cats. I think at one point it was like 45 cats because we apparently adopted one of them, and the rest kind of just followed her. She was like the chief cat. And then the neighbor's dogs got loose one of the times, and she tried to hide under my dad's truck, and she wasn't able to make it all the way in. Unfortunately, she did, get. She was sent to kitty heaven. And once she was gone, all of the other cats kind of just scattered. They didn't remain there. So that's how we knew she was the chief cat. 2 cats? Nice. Yeah, I used to have 2 cats. I had cats. Well, my parents had cats when I was younger, and then I had 2 of my own a few years ago. Then I moved, so I had to give them away. I moved out of town into an apartment that wasn't going to allow cats. Well, I didn't want to pay the fee. Let me be a little bit more honest about that one. I didn't want to pay the fee for it, so I left them behind. They were well taken care of. And then I had my 2 dogs. I miss my dogs very much. I had a German Shepherd and a Boxer. I saw a post on one of my social medias the other day about German Shepherds, and I was so tempted. So tempted to go get one. But then I know how much work is, and it was a puppy too, so I know how much work puppies are. And every dog that I've had has been a puppy, and as much as I love them, I don't have the energy for it at the moment. No, I think I already told myself that if I do get another dog, I would like to get an older dog. and go and adopt from the animal society or the shelter or something. Puppies are cute and everything, but there's so much work and vet and bills and surgeries. And I mean, if you're a responsible caregiver, right? Which some people are not. And here we are fighting again with another knot. This one isn't too bad. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That one wasn't too bad. I feel like I lost a needle and I don't know where. Because I originally had 5 needles. And I only have 4 now. I don't know. Let me bring you guys down a little bit more. Are you guys too far? There we go. Your dog is 13 years old. She just lays around. Yes. My German Shepherd was 15 when she passed. And my Boxer was 13 when she passed. It's been about 3 years now. So I had my pets when my 2 dogs when I was living with my parents, and they lived there most of their lives. When I purchased my house, I brought them. I attempted to bring them with me, and I started off with a German Shepherd. She got depressed. She wasn't eating. She didn't want to do much. So I had to take her back to my parents' house and go every single day to visit and to take her out on walks and such. But that was a fun experience. I didn't realize how attached she was to my dad, actually. And yeah, it was pretty funny. I was like, this dog. Oh well, here we go. One. And 2. I really do need to stretch out my fabric a little bit better. Usually when it's new fabric, it's a little bit stiff, so with all the handling, it starts to loosen up a little bit. And there we go. I hit the camera. First time this stream. somehow I feel like, there we go. Where is my needle? Here we are. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? I lose track of time. The only way I know what time is or whatever is when check my phone, because usually I even usually leave I'll just throw my phone on the bed and leave the room. My phone is always on silent, so sometimes I have angry messages from mom asking why I'm not responding to her. I'm like, whoops, sorry, my phone was in my room. I put it on silent once and I never went back. And then usually when I'm working, I'll have my watch on, so that kind of sends me all the notifications and stuff. Haven't charged my watch this week. I usually use my watch when I'm working out, like when I go on runs. And yeah, so I don't run every day. I work out, but I don't run every day, and I only charge it when I have to go out on a run or when I'm working. I pay my phone bill. I don't have to answer it. Just kidding. Just kidding, Mom. Kidding. She might see this video later. I think we're doing fairly well. We've done quite a bit of stitches. I always forget to mark them. I'm currently here. Yes, I know I broke the rules. I went a little bit above, but it's fine. It's fine. It's my rules. A little bit above, a little bit below. It's all right. We'll get back to it eventually. All right. I just kind of want to get it and close the cycle over here. I am going to park the thread up above, though my goal is to move down. Rules are made to be broken, right? Right. Just gotta make myself believe. All right, I am going to park my thread here. So that'll stay there. We've done those two, and park that one there. All right, next one. I know the next couple of colors have a lot of stitches, so right? You guys are amazing. I'm glad that you guys are here. supporting me through. Oh, I found the other needle. I think it was stuck to the scissors. Yeah, supporting my delusions. Anyway, moving along. What number? What are we moving to? I have 4, I have 9, and I have an arrow going up. I'm going to do number 4. 4 circle, circle 4. It is Ecru. Let me just get this thread situated, and we will stitch our little hearts away. One, two, whoops. 2. Oh no, oh no. What do y'all like to do as your, or let me rephrase that. What do you like to listen to or watch as you're stitching? Or do you just sit in silence? It's totally valid as well. But I usually tend to watch stuff. Audiobooks I like to listen to, but usually when I'm in the car only, because that's the place where I obviously cannot read as I'm driving. But I usually like to watch something. Sometimes it's YouTube, sometimes it's sports, and sometimes it's a series or something that I'm currently watching or binging. At the moment, it's been Criminal Minds. Yes, I have watched it before plenty of times, but I enjoy it. It's one of my comfort shows. That one, Law and Order, and Grey's Anatomy. I love Grey's Anatomy. I've watched that series so many times. So many times. But yeah, currently I'm watching, well, soccer when it's on and Criminal Minds. But is there anything else you guys like to do? Chat with your loved ones? FlossTube or silence? Listening to FlossTube a lot. Okay. Who are your top people that you guys like to watch? I'm new to this and I usually don't watch I mean, I watch Yogi. I've watched a few of Gemma's. I like to watch Kamari. If there is any other recommendations of people, then please definitely let me know. I will watch them. Alrighty, I'm going to start over here on the left side and then move over to the right. I'm going to stick to these 2 squares like we've been doing. One, 2. I have seen her in the mornings, yes. Occasionally I'll jump in. I don't think I've ever chatted on her streams, but I do watch them occasionally. Or I have watched them on occasions. And I do see a few familiar names as well, so. I've caught a few of like the end of the streams because I've been waking up late. But yeah, cuz I have caught a few. With Yogi. Nice. Yeah, I usually make time for Yogi as well, knowing when she's going to be on and stuff. It's a good thing about having like a somewhat of a set schedule. You kind of know what to expect and when. I've gotten into a really bad habit of having multiple things going on at once. Like I'll have yogi stream going, and then I'm right now as we speak, I have a stream going on about another. It's not a crafter. It's a person that plays the video game that I like to play, and then like I'll have a game going on in the background or my series going on, and then I'll kind of just like toggle with the volumes for each. I know it's bad. It's so bad. I've gotten into a lot of bad habits recently. Crafty Emily, but she doesn't do lives. Her weekly updates are fun. Oh, nice. I'm gonna look her up. Is that the name of her channel, Crafty Emily? So I can take a look. And you know what? So there's I like to analyze, especially myself, a lot. Like I like to my behaviors and habits and such. And there's one room in the house, my house or when at any house that I don't like. And I kind of sat with it for a while because I'm like, why do I not like this room happens to be the restroom. Like why do I not like the restroom, right? And because I do it. I do shower, I do keep myself clean, but I don't like showering. I don't like showering. I don't like having to use the restroom. And in recent years, I'm like, I think I figured out why. Right? I am a multitasker. I multitask for almost everything. If I'm washing dishes, I'll have some sort of show going on. Or if I'm like on the computer, I'll have multiple things that I'm working on, or like I'll be stitching and whatever, right? Multitasking all the time. And the restroom is the one room where it's very hard to multitask because, like, if you're showering, well, you can't take anything in there with you because you're showering, right? I can put something on to listen to, but it's not the same as watching it. Like, it's just really weird. So I came to that conclusion that the restroom is one of the rooms that I don't like because I can't multitask in it. Max Color Stitcher and Stitching with Mel. Okay. Nice, nice. I'll go into I'll definitely search them up so I can take a look at their channels. Crafty Gamey Jamie, not Jenny, Jamie. All right, all right. A lot of great recommendations. Thank you for fueling my my multitasking with new recommendations to watch. I've gotten into a really bad habit of doom scrolling Oh my goodness, I will catch myself sitting there for hours. And I usually do it at night. I know it's going to be a pain when I have to reset my sleeping schedule. Because right now I'm like, whatever. I don't got to go to bed early. But I know I'm going to suffer the consequences very soon. Especially because I've always had a really bad habit in sleeping. Very bad sleeping habits. I remember one semester in college, I would sleep like 10 hours a week. I was like 2 hours per day. Not good. Not good at all. I also used to enjoy listening to Sex Stitches, but the last few weeks it has been more of life update instead of a stitching update. Gotcha. So you like more like actual stitching related content, right? What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to go back a little bit. I want to complete the stitches actually. And then I'll do Danish once I get further up. I'll do this one. Then we'll move back. Do this one. I think I like general topics, people that, or like things that a lot of people can relate to. I think those are fun. Not like theme specific, but just, where people can chime in and comment about whatever. Like, I really enjoy watching Yogi's channel. Like, I've enjoyed it quite a lot ever since I found it. But there are some times where the conversation or the opinions that are being expressed, I'm like, not my cup of tea. And I'll like lurk and stuff, but sometimes I'll kind of just mute it. I'll still be watching, but I'll mute it and then watch something else. And then I'll check back in to see if the topic has changed. Perfect. So I'm waiting for the needle to untangle a little bit because I see the stitches twisting a little bit. There we go. And again, it's fine, like that's where kind of your judgment comes in, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna go on chat and complain about it. I'm just gonna find something that's fulfilling for me, and then come back at a later time. Because I enjoy your content a lot. I'm not just gonna like block or whatever, you know. That's the beauty of free will. Yes, smaller groups are fine. I think it gets a little bit more It's a little bit more comfortable, right? I agree with you, Sarah. It's a little bit more comfortable. You get to have like more of a conversation instead of just reading out chat. Do you feel lost in the crowd when there's a lot of people there? Yeah. Yeah, like the comments start getting lost, or like there's conversation amongst the people in the chat, which is fine. Again, it's all allowed. Like off-topic conversations. It's all good. It's all good. I think there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Obviously, I'm fairly new and I'm still trying to build that community or sense of community. The past few, most of my streams, I've sat here, on my own, which is fine. Sarah comes in quite a bit, which I very much appreciate. And I just hope that I'm able to keep that sense of community and, more personalized conversation instead of just general. Sorry again, I hit the camera. Susan and her live sessions are so nice because you connect with her, and there's also moments when it can get just be quiet and she gives good advice so often. Nice. I definitely have to go in more often and check her out. I think like as a content creator, like having a busy chat is great. It's amazing. It's awesome because you know that people are there watching you. But I also understand like the comfort of just, being chill for a little bit and just kind of enjoying what you're actually doing instead of wanting to please the crowd. Her son, he always makes me smile. Alex is the best. Nice. Noise. Definitely. I'll definitely have to check in more often. All right. I think we're doing pretty well. We have. Oh my goodness. I hit you guys again. I'm sorry. It's become a thing for me. I'm either hitting the microphone or I'm hitting the camera, or as much as I try to plan ahead, it doesn't always work out. Alrighty, Sarah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining. I hope that you enjoy dinner. And we will see you later. See you soon. I don't like when I can't find. There we go. Like when it gets so bunched up that you can't find the corner. There we are. I know it's a me thing. It's a matter of handling my threads correctly, but meh. I do know there are also people watching that are not chatting, and I thank you. Thank you for being here. I have on my off times I've been recording for my other channel, and it's interesting, I think, because I started back in December as well for the other channel. And I think it's just the sense of like confidence from then till now. I still remember my first live stream. I was kind of panicking a little bit. But it's been fun. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. Alright, we have done these. Now we're moving into the next square. I think this is the first color thread that I'm going to need a second, oh no, a second strand. I haven't done a second strand since I started with this project. Alright. I've done these. How long have we been streaming for? Go a little bit longer, I think. I'm gonna end this strand because then I'm gonna be fighting for my life with it, and don't feel like doing that today. I usually will do just one more stitch to try and take as much as advantage I can with every strand, but you know what, not today. Today we're gonna be smart about it. We're gonna end them when they need to be ended. Alrighty, let me grab another strand of the same color. Ecru. So we can finish that second square. I'm glad that I haven't struggled as much with threading this on this project. I usually fight the threads. Let me see how far. Oh, I can do those. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating to move up on the squares, just because we have like 3 stitches above the border. Just want to make sure they don't get left behind. There. Oops. Every single time. Goodness gracious. There. Sorry. It looks very plain. The center of the kitchen is very plain. Oh, it's that back, the back tile. The backsplash tile is what it's called. This is not a kit, actually. I found the pattern on Etsy. It is called Old Kitchen. Give me like a few seconds and I will look up the name of the shop that I got it from. I was actually looking at it today because I wanted to see the actual name of the chart. Oh, bummer. I just opened my Etsy and the little stamp stitches that I wanted, or Christmas stamps that I wanted to do, are not available currently on for sale. So the store is called Maxis Patterns. MAXIS PATTERNS. Maxis Patterns. Oh man. So how am I going to stitch these? The item and shop are currently unavailable. Boo-hoo. Oh well, I'm gonna have to find another stitch. Another Christmas project to do. Bummer. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one up here. like so, and then move down to the next one. Which would be this one. Right there. Perfect. Right? Right. Yeah. For Etsy, if you put the items in your basket, you often get discounts. I did not know that. However, I do know that eventually, like, or occasionally, they will be on sale. And these were actually on sale. I just ended up not buying them at the moment. I probably should have, because now they're not available. I'm gonna see if I can find something similar to it. If not, it's fine. If I don't do a Christmas piece, I will be okay. I love Christmas, but I'm also very picky with the designs that I do. So I like the ones that I'm working on currently, and then I have my August start already. If you're wanting to join the trend of new month, new start, I will be starting another piece in August. Called Birthday by Caroline Manning. It's not a trend, I made it up, but it will be. For me at least. At least from now until the end of the year. I don't know if I have enough charts to do a new start every month, but it's not that many months left. 5. There we go. That's crazy, huh? 2026, I think, went by very fast. Very, very fast. I mean, it's not over yet, but we're also more than halfway through the year. And it's crazy because, well, I don't know about anybody else, but in education, the school year starts in August, or the year for me starts in August. So from then on, it's just a matter of a few weeks before we have Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas break and all that fun stuff. You haven't had you've only started Library of Cats this year. You're behind. You're behind. Why have you not started any other projects? I encourage you to join me in August for a new start. Or this month if you want to start one today. How many whips do you currently have, Sane? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, yes. 60 projects? That's not a lot. Make your goal 100. Do you have a favorite out of the 60 that you are working on? See, for me, all of my projects are new this year because I just started cross stitching in January. So I believe with this one, this is my 10th project. Six portals in Disney. Which Disney one? I've seen the six portal one. That one looks very, very nice. But I don't know if it's my cup of tea. Library of Cats? Nice. Did you get like the super mega triple quadruple size? Or what size did you get for that one? The one with the Mickey in the middle. I saw a stamped kit that I really want to get, but I'm very cheap to put it in a, well, no, not even a nice way, just straight out. I'm cheap. I sometimes, as much as I love something, I don't want to spend the money on it. Oh, you do have the quadruple humongous size? Nice. Disney's from Zana. Okay, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I don't think I've seen that. I haven't seen many like character cross stitches. I know licensing and all comes into effect, so I've been looking into getting one of the long dog designs. I think that would be my next purchase. Well, the next one that I had was the Caroline Manning, which I did purchase. I ended up purchasing it a few weeks ago. And it's either that one, a long dog, or I don't have any Amy Stewart pieces. And I like the new one. I would probably stitch it separate. I don't know if you've seen the new Amy Stewart design that has been charted. If it's not the new one, it would be the museum one. I really like the museum. Pandemic. I saw, but I think it's part of a collection that I saw. One of the ones that I liked. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I would need to look it up. But I think I might go for the long that one, or I've been wanting to purchase the 101 alphabet as well. Not your thing. The Amy Stewart one is not your thing? Or just Amy Stewart in general? There was also one pattern that I saw on Stitch is So Beautiful. It's a German Shepherd. And I would love to get that piece. Or I would like to chart a picture of my dog. However, I don't think I ever took like very professional looking pictures of my dog. Oh, the cat. Oh, that's right, the cat one. I don't know. Y'all throw names around. I'm new to this. I'm new to this. I know, like diving into cross stitch and learning all the terminology and the acronyms that people use, like the HADE, Heaven and Earth Designs. Yeah, I think I really want the museum piece from Amy. If depending on which one I choose to get next, it'll probably be for my birthday gift. I would like to get either the museum or the long dog. Not sure, not sure. I'll use any excuse to purchase something for myself. It's like, oh yeah, I had a rough week at work. Let me go buy something for myself. Oh, it's Christmas. Let's get us something more expensive. That's when I usually tend to buy myself electronics, like my camera, phone, tablet. It's around the holidays or my birthday because I can. Or trips. I'll gift myself trips. I really enjoy going to sports, live sporting events, so I'll gift myself tickets for a game or something. My birthday is in August. It's next month. It's a few weeks away. All right, how many have we done? I think we're here. This month? Did it already happen or is it coming up? Like the second half of July? Second half. I mean, we're not even half the first half done, but it's coming up. Nice. Well, happy early birthday to you. I hope that you enjoy your day, that you have a lot of cake, yummy food, and more than anything, lots of love from your loved ones. Do you have anything fun planned for your birthday? I'm debating if I should. I mean, I already went out of bounds on these two. So I'm just going to finish up probably up and to the left. Just to complete those few stitches and they don't get left out. The ones on the right I will catch with the next strand when I move to the right. Just at home. Nice relaxing day. Sometimes it's all you need. One more stitch and then we'll move on to the next color. On to the next. Oh, I already did that one. Ooh, okay. So all these are done. Perfect. Do a few pin stitches and then moving on. I can't grab, there it is. Couldn't grab the thread from the back. So you said it was about 3 o'clock, Sunday, where you are? What part of the world are you visiting us from? If you don't mind me asking. Alrighty, our next color is, stop it, from Belgium. You had told me this before, if I remember correctly. Right. Oopsies. I have a touch lamp and I turned it off. Apologies. Alrighty, 3866 is our next color. Let me. Apologies. I will remember. Well, Belgium beat the US in the World Cup, if you're following it. Congratulations, I guess. There is another YouTuber that I watch, and he's from England. And my first pick team that I was cheering for was Mexico. And England beat Mexico, sadly. And Belgium beat the US, sadly. So, yeah. Now I'm just watching it to see who wins. Don't have any favorites anymore. I think if I had to pick, I'd say Spain, maybe. I don't want a big team to win, though. I want one of the smaller teams. Like, I would be perfectly fine if Argentina or Spain or France do not win the World Cup. Oops. Alrighty, 3866. Let's go ahead and see how many stitches we're gonna get through here. It's fairly decent amount around the whole 2 squares. I am gonna start a little bit ahead where I started the previous stitches, so let's right about there. I'm still not gonna go below or as much below. Above, I think I might go above just because it's very close to the area. These 3 down here. I need to find non-copyrighted music that I can play during the stream. This is very close to white. The other piece that I was working on, the Pretty as a Picture. I never showed it. I never showed Pretty as a Picture. Let me show that now. Give me a quick second. I just remember right now that I said I was going to show it and I didn't. Let me bring that up quickly. So if you guys can see it there, let me rotate it. Transform, rotate clockwise. That's the Pretty as a Picture pattern. Oh, I will ask you that. I know there's a specific playlist that have been made for for like that don't have a copyright. But yeah, this is a pretty as a picture one. I started on the top right corner, and I've been struggling with it. One of the things that it does have is white stitches, like the blanc, and it's very difficult. I learned my lesson on not stitching those first because it does make it very hard to like follow, because you really can't see them, especially like on Pattern Keeper. It'll mark them as white, and it's a little bit tough to see. But that's pretty as a picture. I really like the pattern. I'm just having issues with it. Personal issues with it. But yeah. Transform, and we're rotating again. Just moving everything around. There we go. All right, back to it. I feel like the light isn't quite right at the moment. I'm trying to figure out why. Better, a little bit better. All right, we're done with those and that one. I have not tried Saga. Yeah, just I have no excuse. No reasoning behind it. I haven't tried it. I've heard about it. I've seen it, but I haven't tried it for myself yet. Do you prefer it over Pattern Keeper? You like Saga for confetti heavy? I hate confetti, period. Ninja stitches and confetti are not my thing. And I think that's the issue. Um, the pretty as a picture is very confetti. Very confetti. You know what? I think you just solved my issue. My issue with that pattern. Yeah, pretty as a picture is very confetti. There you go. We've just identified the root cause. I guess that's why I don't own an Amy. Hey, no judging. No judging here. uh, See, my own subconscious is trying to keep me safe from Amy. Diagonal block and then mint max. I have no rhyme or reason for my stitches. I stitch. I set rules and then I break them for myself. I really like how Gemma stitches. If you haven't seen Gemma stitches, um, I really like the way that she works. And for some time, a few weeks ago, I kind of tried to get into the habit of working that way. Eh, I kind of just took from that instead and tried to do something else. Like I kind of have just taken bits and pieces of what I see other people doing and I like and kind of just use that to work my own projects. I will look into it. I think yeah, I will I'll look into it to see what she's doing differently. That might help me. I don't think it'll still make me like confetti though. I mean, I enjoy the way that I do it. I really do. At the end of the day, it's to have fun, you know? It's just that one project. But other than that, I still enjoy it. I'm trying to again, I overthink it and then I like I'll miss a stitch or it's just like for example, I see the stitches down here, down at the bottom that I've highlighted, and my brain wants to go work those stitches, but I'm not working those stitches because currently I'm working these stitches up here. You know? That's where my brain is like 30 years. Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. You've been through it all, haven't you? No, I'm still a baby stitcher. Like very early on baby stitcher. It's been about 6 months. But I enjoy it. I enjoy stitching. I really do. I actually started stitching without knowing any terms, any nothing. I bought the pattern, I bought the flosses, and I just went to town with them. Pretty much. And it was been a blast, you know. And then I found Yogi's channel and kind of just went from there. Whatever I see and what other people have recommended. I mean, I'll go as far as to tell you that I didn't even know there was different size fabrics. I knew there was 14, the 14 count, because that's what Walmart primarily had. And then yeah, once I joined the community, I kind of started seeing like, hey, there's 16, there's 18, there's 20, there's 30, there's 40 something. So yeah, it's been a journey, but I've really enjoyed it. I like learning new stuff. I like learning a lot. And I usually ask the people that are on the stream to give me any tips and tricks that have worked for them. Like starting methods, ending methods, uh, definitely storage because I need to get better on that. I have floss lying around everywhere. Yes, I need to define my block. I also need to follow my own rules when I when I set them. man, see, I should have done that one up there and I didn't do it. And I've done those. I mean, I don't need to because I know there's more up there, but I would have liked to. Here. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What color is that V? I want to see. It's a few stitches down below with that letter. This this pattern has had like more letter symbols than the other ones that I've used. The other ones that usually have like the squares and the hearts and the sand clock looking things. And this one has just been a little bit more letter heavy. I'm excited to go camping this weekend because I know that I'm going to take a few projects. I want to really move a little bit quicker on the heart one. I want to get that one done soon. I might stream again this week before I leave. And it might be the heart one just to kind of progress on it. Beautiful, beautiful. Moving on. How am I gonna go about this? How many more do we have up here? Ooh. I'm gonna leave those for later. I'm gonna stick just to these here. One, two, three, here. Exactly. Day by day, stitch by stitch. I agree. Agree. one stitch at a time. There we go. Let's see how much we can do with the remaining floss that we have. One, two, ow. Just whacked the scissors out of the where I had them. Two. Three and four. Like so, perfect. Oh man, I really wish I had enough to do. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do all of the stitches that I have remaining. But we're gonna try. We're going to try. See if I can get 3 or 4 more stitches out of this. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But at least 3. At least 3. One more. Perfect. All right, now we just gotta hide the tail here. One. And whoops. Well, that was it. Alrighty. I think that is going to be it for the night. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. I will see if I can be back before I travel out this weekend. But thank you again so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.